What's good? People said I was scared to come in, bitch. What's good? You feel me? A bitch ain't never scared. So, as you can see, I'm in my new place. And I wanted to talk about this because I feel like tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I will feel just a little bit more rejuvenated.
I am so sick of this trolling, scandalous, disrespectful, misbehaving, lying, disgraceful ass woman. Now I'm going to replay a few of these things, these dumbass things that she said. Yes, we all know that she going through something. We shouldn't laugh at her pain. However, it does not bypass the dumb shit she is doing.
My heart is crushed in a million pieces, but it's nothing new. Had my heart crushed in a million pieces, and somehow, someway, I put it back together again. But this time, I will definitely put it back together again. It's just gonna take a little. I haven't been doing anything for his kids in a good month and a half. So I was like, you know what? I just traveled 20 hours. He can be with his kids. You know, I haven't been bathed in a day, and you know, their hair wasn't done. You know, everybody wants to point out the obvious, but.
So she claims to be mother of the year, but she was willing to send her kids unkept, unbathed, and all of that to their daddy while he living with somebody else, while he living with another woman. But then if he would have took them kids over there with that woman and that woman would have helped him get them kids together, she would have had a fit about that. So he took them kids to a safe place that wasn't gonna cause him no damn drama at his kid's house that night, not that morning, not right after she dropped him off, that night, because he had to go to work. And she over here crying. She over here being Karen on the internet. Baby, bye.
Nobody will point out the shit that's actually real. So, it's cool. I left my kids with their father for one day. One day. He got upset about that. He was very upset because, you know, I needed a break and I left my kids with him and he took them willingly, and nighttime rolled around and I was doing whatever I was just getting my life together and I was trying to organize things.
Y'all, didn't she tell us she was going out with her friends and all of that? It's like, okay, we don't care. We know you needed a break. But at the end of the day, you dropped them kids off hoping you could mess up whatever that man had going on. But you didn't. You didn't, boo. So now what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Because this can't keep going on.
I was doing whatever I was just getting my life together and I was trying to organize things. Mind you, I just traveled 20 hours on the road with the kids and I needed to regroup. So that's what I was doing, you know what I mean? I didn't know he didn't have money to buy them basic things like soap and clothes.
And see, this is where my sympathy run out for her. Because we all know that you wanted to be petty. So you decided that you was going to take them kids over there with nothing to mess up what that man had going on. And it's like, even though it still ain't right, you know what I'm saying? I could still respect the move if you just admit that is what you did. You went down there to bombard what they had going on. You went down there to show him, hey, I've been taking care of these kids. You ain't been giving me nothing. So here you go. You take care of them. You go over there with nothing. And guess what? We all done did that as a baby mama. But you a wife, baby, and you can't pull them kind of moves. You making him look like you can't handle them kids. What if him and his bitch be like, oh, let me get them kids and she can't take care of them?
I mean, you haven't been around them for a month and a half. How am I supposed to know you can't buy them an outfit and some soap and go bathe them wherever you're staying? But he couldn't do that. He needed a big deal.
Okay, Olivia, you saying that he was the type of dude that make it a big deal that he can't go bathe his kids wherever he at. If he would have bathed them there, I want to know what your video would have been about. And also, If you know that he this type of man, why did you go down there and follow him and chase him to make him be a daddy? Why not let that stray dog be a motherfucking stray dog? Instead, you want to sit up on here and get sympathy because you ran behind a damn dog? A hound?
Anyway, long story short, he ended up dropping, mind you, I left my kids with my kid's father. He ended up dropping my kids off at his house. Told his not to tell me that they were at his house because he dropped my kids off at their house and went to his girlfriend's house.
Again, y'all, if this scenario is going the way she said it would, why would this be the man she follow? Why would this be the man she pick up from her house she so-called paid for? To uprooted her kids to go and follow this man who was not a loving father. He stayed with his kids till nighttime and he went home. You would have been 38 hot if he would have spent the night at that lady house with them kids. You wanted him to be over there at his sister's house sleeping on the couch. He not finna do that. He not. He got a home to go to. Come on, man.
Hi, girlfriend. How you doing? You know, when you're a girlfriend of a husband and a wife, you're my girlfriend too. So hi, bitch. How you doing? Anyway, he dropped my kids off. This is the first night he's spent with my kids since he left all of us in Florida. So I was thinking, you know, he'll enjoy their company. He'll do fatherly things. He'll take them to go get an outfit or two from Walmart. You know, nothing serious, just some basics. How much is a t-shirt, a kid's t-shirt at Walmart? Like $2, $3? But he didn't have the money. But that's my problem. That's my problem, right? Okay, so he goes, I mean, I guess he drops my kids off and he has the nerve to tell his not to tell me. Mind you, my 2-year-old daughter doesn't at all know his. My 2-year-old baby knows her father. What breaks my heart? My baby. I couldn't get to my babies. And I texted her and I called her and I told her, where are my kids? And she wouldn't text me back. And I called him, you know, after I was done doing what I was doing. And I said, just tell me where the kids are. He had work at like 4 in the morning. So I said, I'll pick up the kids before you go to work. You know, me thinking that he was still with his kids, but he went to his girlfriend's house and left my kids at his house, which is not a big deal. But in actuality, my kids don't really know his family like that or his like that. You know, they don't think we'll get to know them, but just to drop them off, you know what I mean? Just to drop them off like nothing. And then to go back to your girlfriend's house, like, and you're married, and to tell your not to tell me, not to tell their mother where her kids are. You guys, I was so upset.
Now, Jerrod, if you did some heeba-jeeba mess like that, you are dead wrong and you are foul. Y'all just need to stay the hell away from each other. Y'all are some toxic people together. Individually, we need to see where y'all can be because y'all are toxic together.
I feel like I'm breaking. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like I have nothing left to live for. And not because of him, but because I guess of how he makes me feel. That's what I guess it is, because of him. all of us are so irrelevant.
Yes, he was wrong for dipping out on his wife and children and leaving them astray, but it just seems like Olivia had a lot of shit going on where she could have just went with that man, and she was trying to keep him from whatever woman he ended up being around anyways. And now she ended up having to chase that man anyways, or she just chose to chase that man. He didn't force her. She went down there to chase him when he already made it clear that he didn't want her or them kids, and now she on here crying. Like, if it's that bad, sis, why are you addicted to it?
I did this for my kids. I came out here for my kids so my kids can have their father, and then for their father to drop them off like they're nothing. You know, my mom kept telling me that he didn't care about his kids when he left them.
So basically what you telling us is you had so many signs, so many people talking to you about not to do this dumb thing that you doing. You knew in your gut not to do it, but you still ran out there, ran to him. Bring your children to a daddy you say don't love them. You say they, like, bruh.
Drop my kids off at my sister's house to be with a dude, a random dude at that. By the way, girlfriend, I hope you know, just in case you watch my videos, that your boyfriend offered to eat my and have sex with me.
There go y'all Empress saying some old dumbass shit. She remind me of one of them girls that be over there with Nature Boy. Y'all got some videos coming for that up next. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram.